So it says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. So it says their tails are like unto serpents, because when you see a missile go up and come down, it looks like it's got a serpent's tail behind it. See what I'm saying? And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
But a fucking Edomite, damn devil wants to say, oh, I want to put on a garment. And it tells you at the nuclear destruction, you're not going to repent from your wickedness, man. You're going to be down there doing fucking witchcraft and sorcery in them dumbs, man.
Deuteronomy 23:7.
Yeah, death to you Edomites.
Death to you Edomites.
All right? Death to you so-called white people, you damn Edomites.
Edomites.
Damn devils.
You're the devil.
Okay?
Hey,
we're just reading your destiny.
And if we're not supposed to abhor an Edomite, then why does the Lord hate you? Why does God want to destroy you? Stupid fuck.
Then why does it say it 2 times? The Lord had to say it again in the New Testament, that he hates you damn devils, man. He said it in the Old and the New.
And even in Hebrews said you were rejected. So how can you not abhor an Edomite? Really, it's because you don't have understanding. You don't know that the actual word there is not Adawam. It's actually Aramai,
which is Syrian.
Which is Syrian.
Which is talking about Jakes, okay, that lived in Syria. Because Laban, which was our forefather Jacob, he was like an uncle. Okay, he was like an uncle or a cousin. Those Syrians were actually our people, man, our ancestors. They were actually Israelites, man. They're not actual heathen Syrians. Okay, because if you remember, our forefather Abraham came out of Shinar, out of Ur, Babylon, Chaldea. He still had family, and they migrated to Syria.
They went to, what is it called, Aram?
Aram, which is a man.
Aram. And then Abraham, the Most High told Abraham to keep going, but the rest of the family stayed there in Aram.
Hey! When you're reading about when Jacob, Jacob, he got Rachel and Leah, or Isaac, when he got Rachel and Leah. Wait, Jacob, when he got Rachel and Leah, it shows you that because Rachel has stole all her dad's items. Showing you Jacob was bugged out.
That's why he told Abraham to get you away from your family. You know?
Terah. Oh, we know Terah.
Oh yeah.
Terah.
But he changed his name though.
No, that was Terah. Hey, Terah was being wicked, man. Okay, because our forefathers were sacrificing in the devils, man, worshiping other gods. So the Lord told Abraham, no, come over here. I got something special for you. You know. But go ahead.
I got that Isaiah 34 about the missiles. Want me to read it? You were talking about earlier?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. There's Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Where you at?
Verse 1?
34?
34, verse 1.
Jump to 16.
Okay, 16, select. This Isaiah 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
Wait, Slock.
It's like 8. When it goes into come down upon Idumea, the people who are cursed, I swear something made him.
I was thinking somewhere else.
Oh.
Go ahead. I was thinking 54 and 16.
Just go back to 1. Just start back at 1.
Okay.
Alright, because what we were reading earlier was in Revelation 9. And it was saying that by these were the third part of men slain. And this actually backs that up when it talks about that it's going to come down upon Idumea.
I was thinking 54 and 16, which we read.
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Well, that's why we're prophets to the nations, to the entire world. He said, come near all you people to hear, all the nations. Listen to the judgments that's coming from the Lord, man. All right? Salvation to the elect, salvation to, you know, certain brothers that look like these other nations might be coming out of these other nations that are actually Israelites, and destruction to the rest of the world, man. Go ahead.
To the world and all things that come forth of it, for the indignation Salakia, of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
And really, they are delivered to the slaughter. Everything's set up already. All right, the Lord's like a master chess player. You know, he's just set up the board. Everything's set up for destruction, man. All right, all these different nations are getting ready to fight against each other, man. All right, Esau's getting ready to be destroyed. All right, everything's put into place. Esau is being moved around like pieces on a chessboard, man. Esau is so proud he thinks he's doing it. Esau worships him damn self, man. You know, that's why we say he's Satan in the flesh, man. He worships himself, man. All right, he thinks he's doing all this stuff, man. All right, but he's starting to realize that he's in a trick bag, man. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up.
There's gonna be so many dead bodies. There's gonna be so much death. They ain't gonna have time to bury anybody. They ain't even gonna have time to throw you in a ditch, man. Your body's just gonna be laid dead on the streets. All right, streets of America, streets of Europe, streets of Russia, streets of over there in the Middle East, wherever the fuck you're at, man. Because this war is gonna be global. All right, you've seen that. What's that movie? Biodome. You gotta stop thinking locally and start thinking globally. Hey, this destruction's coming on a global scale, man. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah, man. So, hey, look, it's gonna stink out here, straight up. It's gonna stink out. You're gonna have dead, rotten, shitty bodies. Because when you die, you fucking shit yourself. After so long, you just explode from all the parasites, chemical reactions, all the candidas building up in you. All right, they're just eating your dead body, man. Eventually, all those gases and shit, you just blow up. You see guts poured out everywhere, man. This place is gonna stink, man. Everywhere that you go, it's gonna smell rancid, man. All right, there's gonna be homosexuals all up and down these streets, just fucking dead with maggots eating them. Go ahead.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine.
Yeah, all the heavens gonna be rolled together as a scroll, because that's what a mushroom. You look up a mushroom crowd, look up a scroll rolled together. It looks like the same thing, man. It's gonna look like a scroll rolled together in the sky, man. You're gonna see a nuclear missile hit Texas. You're gonna be able to see the mushroom cloud from California, man. Are you gonna look at that and just bug the fuck out? Oh my God! Everybody's just gonna be going crazy, raping everything and breaking in. Oh, and then a nuclear missile's gonna hit your city, blow you to fucking bits. Go ahead.
And as a falling fig from the fig tree, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse.
So anywhere Esau is, man, so-called white people, Europe, Israel, America, all right, wherever you're at, these other countries, these other lands, all right, these nuclear missiles are to destroy you, man, all right, to slay the third part of men. They're going to come down upon Idumea, the people of the Lord's curse, man, all right, go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has sacrificed in Bozrah, and the great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's right, man. It's talking about rams and goats and livers of kids. It's talking about you Edomites, man. Y'all are the sacrifice, man. All right, you people are that great sacrifice in Bozrah, man. All right, Bozrah is like a big Idumean city. It's like a capital of Esau, man. All right, which America is pretty much Bozrah. All right, this is the capital of Esau's wicked ass society, man. All right, there you go. There's that mushroom cloud, man.
Scroll.
The heavens being rolled together as a scroll, man. All right? These are things that are seen, all right, prophecies dating back thousands of years ago, man. Okay?
Billions, Doc.
Oh, yeah, 1 billion, 3.5 billion years ago. Get the fuck out of here, man. Esau's a retard, man. Esau's like a really smart fucking retard.
He's an educated fool.
He's educated. He's like a monkey with power tools, bro. It is what he is, man. Like that, the Boondocks. When he comes, he sees like that full thugnificent. He gets like a match in these parties. Like, this is what happens when you throw $1 million in the baboon cage. That's what happened with Esau, man. That's what happens when you give a monkey a blessing, man. This is what he does with it, man. You shit all over everything, man.
God. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
Man, so he set up Esau over the world, man, the basis of men. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. This is so that you understand that all power is of the Lord. The Lord gives the kingdom to whoever he wants to, man. The Lord gives dominion to whoever he wants to. All right, he give a red monkey devil dominion over the entire earth. All right, just because he can do it, man. All right, it just shows you the power of the Lord, that really you can't do anything of yourself. All right, you can't make yourself a king. You can't make yourself a prince. You can't make yourself great. All right, the Lord does all of that, man. All right, Esau, when you go into Job chapter 30, it tells you that he was braying, he was grunting in caves, man. All right, eating what's that shit? Juniper roots. When you look up juniper roots, it's just like fucking roots that grow out of the sides of mountains, man.
They grow berries too, but you know, how long is berries gonna last amongst hella Edomites? You know? It was so bad to where they had to eat the actual roots from the juniper plant, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was desolate out there in Georgia, Russia, the Caucasus Mountains, man. Okay, where Esau went. When they were out there, they split. Some became, they took on the Torah, the Talmud, Babylonian Talmud, and became Judeans, or they practiced Judaism. Then some of them went into Turkey at the time, which was the Byzantine Empire, Constantinople, as the Ottoman Turks. Okay, when they came out the caves, they had a split under Kagan Bulin and them. What?
Isaiah 34, verse 7. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness.
Talking about a complete annihilation of people that live here in America, man. Okay, and these other places where these nukes drop, man. If you're in range of that nuclear blast, you're through. You're fucked. Nothing you can do. Kiss your ass goodbye in layman's terms.
Yeah, if you're in America, you're in range.
Oh, if you're in America, hey man, you could dig underground. You through.
There's nowhere where the range. But yeah, like, you seen that new Predator? Not the brand new one, but the one Predators.
Alien vs.
The one where they go to the planet.
The one where they go to the planet.
I've seen some of it already.
You had that Mexican dude, and they, anyways, that fool Morpheus in the movie, right? And he's
a bug out.
He's a bug out, and basically they figure out they're on a game preserve. They're being hunted by the predators, and then Morpheus comes through and he tells them, he was like, I spent like hella seasons looking for the edge of the preserve. He was like, there is no edge of the preserve. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, you're in America, there is no edge of the preserve, man. All right, this whole shit is going down, man. All right, there's nowhere you can go in this country where you're safe from nuclear destruction.
Well, that's Amos 5 and 18. It tells you that they're, hey man.
You get that, Amos 5 and 18.
Cool. Yeah, there's no way out, man. The Lord God's it out for you, you're through. You're in range of the nukes, which you being left here in America, you're through. Okay? Yeah, death to you so-called white people, you fake Jews, right? You're not a real Jew, buddy. You're an imposter. Just spot these assholes from a mile away.
Oh yeah, they got that rat face, the big
nose
ass
sticks out.
the big ass Jew hood
Fake ass Jew imposters. Good.
There's Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you?
And that's all these people in these churches. Can't wait for the return of the Lord. Can't wait for the Lord to set everything right. Hey, when you read the scriptures, the Lord is going to set everything right for the elect of his people. Everybody else going to feel the blade of a sword on them, man. They're going to feel the blade on them. Okay? All these so-called white people are going into slavery. It's a fucking laugh. It's a freak show. It's going to be fun, man. Okay? All you, from the big smiley fuck in the front, you're going to be the first one to get his face kicked in the kingdom. Okay? His mobs, you're going to be getting dicked down.
You're gonna be, hey man, their name's gonna be Toothless. They ain't gonna have no teeth. You're gonna be force feeding them oatmeal just so we can live.
You're gonna eat out of the straw for 1,000 years. You know? And that's what's gonna happen, man. He's gonna go into slavery.
Oh yeah.
We're all going into slavery.
These thingies.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You know, you tell our people, hey, these other nations going into slavery. Why? What do they do? Nigga, what haven't they done? Nigga, what haven't they done? Okay? Man, I can't, man, we long for that day. That's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Okay? That we gonna run up on them, put their ass in slavery. Okay? It's gonna be lit, man. What?
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you?
Yeah, what is it going to benefit you, man? Those of you that are in these churches waiting for the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you, man? Okay, go ahead.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That's what the day of the Lord is, man. A day of darkness. What comes with darkness? Evil, man. What does evil mean? Bad times. Okay? And all you homosexuals are going to get put to death as well.
That's right.
Go ahead.
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
If you see a lion out in the middle of San Jose, California, you see that lion, your ass is hauling. You're running. You doing man. You running your ass off, man. You escape the lion, what happens?
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
And a bear met him. So you running from a lion, man. You see the lion, you out, you running. Okay? You might get lucky because you can run, you know, dodge a corner, jump in a building or whatnot.
Yeah, the lion that you run in, hit the corner, there's somebody coming down that same corner you running through, the lion just grabs this motherfucker and stands.
What?
Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, so after you flee from the lion, you meet a bear. You juke the bear, then you lean your hand on the wall to get rest. And then a serpent bites you, man. Well, we read Revelation 9, it talks about the missiles being depicted as serpents, man. So, if you're gonna be destroyed, man, you can do whatever you want. You can eat the healthiest, exercise the best, okay, be the baddest motherfucker on the street. Knocking out martial law troops, airing them out. But at the end of it, that serpent's still gonna get you, man. That missile gonna hit you, man. Okay? That's for you people that don't know what this truth is about, that don't know what the Bible is really talking about. Those of you that think that so-called Jesus Christ is coming back to love and hug everybody. That's what you have to expect, man. Death and destruction. Because you came up another way. Okay, you didn't want to take heed to the voice of the prophets charming out here on these streets. So in return, you're going to be judged. All you nations, man. Go ahead.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Hey, the day of the Lord is going to be so dark, man. The Lord said what to his elect? That you're going to shine like lights, man. Let your light so shine among men. We ain't going to need nothing. We're going to be the light. Okay? Adawan Ratzazah, we endure unto the end. But all these other people, they're going to be left out here in darkness, man. Okay? You ever see a child, you put it somewhere and it's just pitch black? The child banging on every door, wall, let me out. Might hit his head, get hurt. That's what's going to happen to these people, man, that don't take heed to the word. They're going to be destroyed. Okay? But the elect, they have nothing to worry about. Those chosen men that the Lord set up have nothing to worry about. Because you are the light. Okay? But
Amos 4:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Thou ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings. I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
again, Romans 12.
Hey, you know what? The Lord is tired of you bug out ass people. All right, so-called worshiping the Lord, man. All right, putting food in front of Cesare Borgia, putting food in front of the Virgin Mary, as you call it. All right, Christmas, Christ Mass. All right, you really think that you worshiping the Lord? That you really think that you like celebrating the birth of so-called Jesus Christ on Christmas, man? Christ Mass. And the Lord's tired of all this shit, man. All right, He don't want your burnt offering. He don't want your sacrifices. He don't want your Lent. All right, He don't want you crawling. Oh Lord, you know, He don't want you fasting your prayers. He don't give a shit about none of that, man.
Even these niggas that know that they're Israelites, calling the Passover fun. Okay, the Lord don't like that, man. The Lord gonna kill you niggas, man. And all these people in these churches, oh, they're through, man. They're too far gone. Go ahead, Art.
It is Romans 12 and verse 1.
So the Lord don't want none of those sacrifices, man. That Yahweh Shai was a sacrifice for the nation of Israel, for the elect, starting with the elect. Okay, so you're not gonna go and I've committed adultery. Oh no, you're gonna go take a lamb and sacrifice it. That don't mean nothing to the Lord, man. The sacrifice has already been made for the elect and the 1/3. But now we became the sacrifice. Go ahead.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
God, hey, that's what you have to. You have to be holy, separate, okay, amongst all the shit in the world, to become a reasonable sacrifice unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, you're coming out here with your life. You put your life on the altar, man. That's why it's very important that you're persuaded to understand what you're involved in. Because it might so be that you have to lose your life. You might have to die. Okay? So you became the sacrifice, along with the Lord's sacrifice.
You gotta be ready to preach, no matter what's going on.
Because see, the streets ain't gonna be like how it is right now. It's not gonna always be like this, man. People are literally gonna be looking to do us harm.
You gotta think about this. When the economy crashes, when there's no power, not really in electricity, people are running off of backup generators, something like that. You're not gonna have television, you're not gonna have the internet, all right? A lot of these things that people are used to, they're not gonna have. So ain't nobody gonna be held up in their house. The streets are gonna be flooded. Everybody that's living in these high rises, they're gonna be out here on the streets, man.
Because that's what keeps these people indoors. Okay, they can sit at home, sit on their computer, their laptop, on their phone, watch TV, play video games. What do you have to leave for? All the entertainment's in the house. So when the internet, all that gets dropped, people are gonna be out here in the streets looking for fun. looking for shit to get into, looking for a bitch to rape. There ain't gonna be no more Facebook. This nigga ain't fucked in like 2 months. He just gonna lose it. I need to find some pussy.
No more.
The house.
No more porn, man.
That's why he gonna run out the house.
No more porn, man. I got. Man, I want to see a naked bitch. I'm gonna have to make this shit happen now.
Well, it's gonna be happening because these troops, Esau's troops, gonna be doing it. Then it's just gonna be going on everywhere. Then Wicked Jakes and other people are just gonna bug out and say, "Fuck it, let's all get down."
Hey, man, Esau's gonna come through and be like what he is, man. These cops and they're gonna be the real thugs, man. They're gonna show themselves for what they actually are. Nothing but fucking gangsters, man. Nothing but criminals. All right, they're gonna be shaking people down for their loot, man. Whatever they got.
What's gonna be a commodity? What's gonna be something that's very important is gonna be water and food, man. Water, food, medication. That's what people are gonna be killing people for, man. Then a nigga gonna have enough food and water, he just gonna kill for sport. People are gonna be killing for sport too, man. Okay? That's why the Lord, that's when in hell, Babylon is gonna become a complete habitation for devils, man. People are just gonna be so bugged out, they're gonna do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna be so much wickedness, the Lord's gonna say, you know what? Nuke that bitch now. There's gonna be so much wickedness, the Lord's gonna say, nuke this bitch, man.
It's like a demon is being held back on a leash, and the leash is all this entertainment, all this stuff that these people have to indulge in. These people are geared towards being wicked, man. So as soon as you drop all the bread and circus, as soon as Disneyland shuts down, all the rides are gone, man. All the rides, all the games, you know. Now you just left to your own devices. What's everybody gonna do, man? Everybody's gonna bug the fuck out, man. All right, and you got to maintain your righteousness in a completely wicked world, man. You're gonna have to still be a Jake. You gotta have to still be an Israelite amongst the greatest wickedness that ever hit the earth. Because this is gonna be a time unlike any other. It says the wickedness of this place will reach. They're gonna reach into the heavens, man.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So, hey man, some brothers may get put into concentration camps.
What's the name for the UN troops? The Predators, which they have over like 60,000 counts of like rape and pedophilia.
I mean, you look at statistics for cops, just like regular police officers. The majority of them have sodomized kids, have just done wicked ass shit, abused their power. Have a Jake bitch suck them off, tell them if you don't want to go to jail, fucking blow me and shit, you know?
Yeah, that one Edomite cop, when he got indicted, he had like over 200 counts of raping so-called Negro women, man. Negro, Latino, and Native American women. Esau getting away with like 300 counts. He didn't get away though, but he did like, what, 250 counts?
I mean, look, you think about serial killers and rapists, the ultimate serial killer is your average fucking cop, man.
The judge.
How many, yeah, the judge. How many people has he sentenced to death? 200 years in prison is a death sentence. All right. How many people has a cop smoked? You see videos all the time of Jake running away. The cop don't want to chase him, so he just puts a few rounds in him, man.
There was in the news. I believe it was in Modesto or Merced this Jake, this Edomite, his mother and father was a judge. This Edomite got a DUI and killed somebody. The the child of the judge gets away pretty much scot-free. He gets away for, I don't know, he kills somebody, literally, DUI. You do that shit as a Jake, that's murder.